All right, welcome back to another video, everyone. And today I just wanted to if you've watched the last couple of videos, I'm wearing the same shirt. I've recorded a bunch of videos all back to back to back, right? And I'm not changing my clothes. And this is because I'll be away for a little while. No, I won't be filming. So I wanted to keep the daily cadence up. But today, something I was thinking about for this video was, what are some next level investments that you can make in your private practice? Like those investments that you might not have been able to do in the beginning because you're just starting out, but the investments that might take your practice to the next level, might have a little bit more risk involved. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit today. I don't know if you're just starting out, then this is something you can watch and think about for the future. If you've been in private practice for a little while, I think maybe this will have you thinking about what you can do next in terms of where to invest your dollars into your business. I was thinking about this because when I first started out, I invested in pretty much the bare bones requirements in EHR, Psychology Today directory, malpractice insurance, like all that kind of stuff, right? Just like the basic startup requirements. I invested in that. But then there were other things that I've heard people investing in: Google Ads, SEO, maybe a virtual assistant, these kinds of things. But I always like, oh no, I'm not there yet. I can't do that. So I actually wanted to talk a bit about like those next level investments, right? I'm just trying to think trying to think of the direction I want this video to go in. Yeah, this is not a video trying to say that you should do these things. This is a video just to maybe get the gears turning and help you think about it a little bit, right? But we're all going to get to a place where we have kind of invested in the startup costs. Our practice starts to run. It's running well. But we're realizing maybe, referrals aren't coming in as much as we want them to. We want to increase that. Maybe we're looking to expand into a group practice. Maybe we want to diversify what we do every day. And so we have to kind of think about investing in an employee, like an assistant or a biller or something like that. And so just a couple of things that I was thinking about, over the last couple of weeks. Not that I've invested in all of these things, but one of them, and this one I have actually invested in a little bit this past year for the first time, was Google Ads and SEO. We'll umbrella that in marketing. This was something, again, I did not do right off the bat because, the basic startup kit, if you will, Psychology Today, was enough. But then once I got a group practice, I realized, I want more referrals. I don't want to be so dependent on Psychology Today and Alma. So for the first time, I did invest into marketing. And the way I did that was by hiring a company who specializes in marketing for therapists. And I didn't do their whole suite of services, but what I did invest in was Google Ads. And I also invested in getting some of my website built out. And not so much the design part, but like the copy that's on the words, the pages. And all of this was an investment into building a website that could eventually generate referrals, right? So the Google Ads was part of that. The website and the pages was all part of that. And so I invested money into that for the first time. And I will say it's been a real learning experience. I still am in the middle of kind of playing around with all of it. I think more than anything, I've learned a lot. But I think that's something people can consider, right, as a next level investment strategy, or not strategy, but a next level investment. If you're thinking about where to invest for your business, marketing is a really good one. Something like SEO, Google Ads. Now, this is not for everyone, right? I wouldn't recommend this if you're just starting out. But for those looking to really grow, like go to the next level, I would recommend thinking about something like that: marketing, Google Ads, SEO. I actually made a video about the company, and I didn't make a video about the company, but I did make a couple videos about marketing and kind of the things I was learning. I'll leave a link to that down below. Another thing you might want to consider is hiring a biller right? So this, again, a lot of people, especially if you're in a group practice or you're doing your own billing, this is not, I wouldn't say it's so difficult, but it is time consuming. It's a little bit tedious, and sometimes you have to correct errors that you make. So, if you are kind of in the process of being your own biller, right, you've learned how to do it, you might realize that, you don't want to spend your time doing that anymore. And so another investment in your practice could be to hire a biller, right? This is someone who's going to take that responsibility away from you, take that off your plate so that you can invest in something else. Now, one thing you'll see, a common theme amongst all these things I'm talking about, is that they require a cost, right? And so you're investing in these things, and the return is not always like monetary, or it's not just transactional in the sense I hire a biller and I make money. That's obviously not how that works. You hire a biller, you pay for that service, but then you have your time back, and you can invest your time into something else, whether that be seeing a client or doing something else that you want to pursue, right? I think a biller is something worthwhile thinking about as a next level investment. And then another one very similar would be something like an assistant, right? There are people out there who are able to kind of help you with the answering the phone calls, maybe responding to emails, doing kind of miscellaneous administrative tasks, right? This is another thing where you could buy back your time by investing in an employee like that. And I think that, again, that's another next level investment. When you first start out, you really don't need that. Right. And so I think I was just kind of thinking about this a little bit, like as I kind of approach the new year, I'm always thinking, where's the most wise place to invest in the business so that it benefits the therapists, it benefits the clients, and the business grows and thrives. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. These are 3 things that I've thought about, 3 areas. Again, I haven't personally invested in all of these areas, but they're worth considering. But I'd love to know, what are some of the areas that you want to invest in or that you've thought about investing in for your business, your private practice. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope it kind of got your mind going and thinking about these things. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.